Well, greetings, Mac enjoyers. It's time to say goodbye to an old friend of ours for now, until it gets revived again and rises from the ashes like a phoenix. Adora will be out of service until she gets a new hard drive. Alrighty. Yeah, opening up the side door of the G5 is easy, just like the G4. And you get access to the components. Okay, here we go. Oh, doesn't seem to have an air shield here. But we can still remove the hard drive. Okay, there's a tab there that you're supposed to pull up, and you can get access to the hard drive. Easy peasy, max speedy. Okay, trying to get the other cable off of there. I don't want to damage the cable. It's very valuable. It is in there. You have to wiggle it out. That's where you have to wiggle it. Whoever put this in there, obviously put it in real tight. Butter knife to the rescue. Shouldn't do that anyways, because it will help fry. Yeah, it will cause damage to electrical systems. Anything that's metal cause damage to electrical systems. It is on there. I thought I was never going to get it out, but I got it out. Yeah, and there's the old hard drive. Yeah, it's been in there since forever. Yeah, it's about to be replaced by an SSD, and it's a good thing that it's a SATA hard drive, meaning that I can use any SSD in there. So yeah. It's time to close it up and bring it back. Go. There we go. Let's do some iPod testing. Here we go. I got 3 different models of the iPod Touch ready to go. Let's try out the first one. Yeah, this is the OG iPod Touch from 2007. See if it'll recognize the OG iPod Touch. Here we go. It's hard to do this with one hand. There. Yeah, it doesn't have a built-in speaker. That's what you get for built-in sound. Okay. Come on, PowerBook. Should see it. Let's go to iTunes. Yeah, it sees it. It's amazing considering that it's from 2007 and this computer is from 2003. Yeah. We'll have to restore it on the MacBook Pro since we can't contact the server. When I tried to restore the iPod Touch to its original factory settings, it ran into a little error on the MacBook Pro. Yeah. It wasn't like an error where it cannot connect to the service of the PowerBook G4. It was an unexpected error. So, I am restoring everything to the factory settings on the iPod Touch. While that's doing its thing, it's time to test out another generation of the iPod Touch. This one. And I want to leave some apps on there. Okay. Let's delete some songs. Yeah, I think you can delete songs on there, unlike the previous model of iPod Touch. I was wrong. It was this model where it added the ability to delete songs. So yeah, if there was a song you didn't want on there, just delete it. Yeah, let's plug this one in. See how it fares. Boop. Okay, here we go. Oh no. We need iTunes version 10.1. Yeah. What about this model? Okay, here we go. Plug this in. It's times like these I miss the PowerBook G5. Boop. Okay, here we go. Okay. 10.6.3. Yeah, that's a newer model. So only the original iPod Touch works in the PowerBook G4. I'll have to look up which was the last version of iTunes supported by PowerPC architecture, because it makes this challenge somewhat more interesting. So yeah, only the original iPod Touch works with the PowerBook. My golly. Alright. What is the last version iTunes support it on Power? Okay. iTunes 10.6.3. So that means I will have to get out the iMac G5 tomorrow. Yeah. I want to basically rest up for now. Yeah, it's the same exact version of iTunes that's actually needed on 2 of these iPod Touches. So yeah, the next part will be called Back to the iMac. So only the original iPod Touch works with the G4. Yeah, it's best to do your research to know what you're doing. But oh well, live and learn. Let's see if we can get Strike Before Dawn on the OG iPod Touch before we end this video. Because that's the goal here. Let's go. Now we're getting somewhere. Look at this. Yeah, it tells us to connect it to iTunes. And we just have iTunes ready to run. Just gotta unplug this, do a quick change. There. Okay, open up iTunes. There we go. It's accessing the iTunes store. Yeah, notice how it has the old iTunes logo. And the logo pack that I got for the PowerBook G4 has the new one. Looks like we need to connect to the internet. I'll be back. Here we go. Now let's hook it up to the PowerBook G4. And, well, sync it. Yeah, it's bloop, ready to go. Yeah, iMalcolm. That's what we're gonna call it. iMalcolm, and the other one's called D. Even though it's called Scott Lance's iPad, which is my real name, by the way. It's actually called iMalcolm. Alright, here we go. Syncing. Yes! It actually synced! It had a successful sync! Finally! About time! Oh, it's so worth it. After this is done, it's time to listen to some, well, Strike Before Dawn. And when the light is green, the trap is clean. Yeah, it actually has a headphone jack. That's a feature that you won't see on a lot of other Apple computers or Apple devices nowadays. Especially the iPhone. Okay, so I put a lot of music on there, but the one song that I want to look for is Strike Before Dawn. Dismiss. Yeah. It's amazing how far iOS has come. Okay, go. Songs. We gotta look for S. There it is. Strike Before Dawn. Here we go. And yeah, I think we succeeded. Yeah, so we gotta get at least one iPod Touch working on the PowerBook G4, and I think we succeeded on that goal. The other ones won't work because they need newer versions of iTunes to be able to work. There we go. And the journey continues tomorrow, where we get the other two on the iMac G5, because it actually has a newer version of iTunes that it will support. And yeah, that does it for day 18. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell just in case you haven't already done so. And tune in tomorrow where we get the other two iPods working on the iMac G5. Catch you guys next time, and peace out.